I'm sorry, but Archangel Michael, have been hiding a secret from you. Today you are seeing this because God has finally allowed me to reveal it. The person you trust the most did something behind your back. Beloved, please open this, because if you don't, this message will burn and vanish within 10 seconds. My beloved child, don't scroll, take a breath, and stay till the end, because what you're about to hear isn't an ordinary message, it's a revelation that heaven has been waiting to deliver. Every second you're here, divine truth is getting closer to your heart. Heaven has been silent for a reason, but tonight, that silence finally breaks. For days I stood still, for weeks I watched in quiet pain, as the truth circled around you like a storm. I was told to wait, not because you were forgotten, but because the timing of truth is sacred. And now heaven says speak. Because my beloved, you deserve to know what's been hidden from you. You felt it, haven't you, that strange heaviness in your chest, when a certain name is spoken, that uneasy feeling when they walk into the room, and your spirit feels unsettled. You told yourself it was just in your head, but no, it wasn't. That was me whispering through the air, nudging your intuition, trying to show you that something wasn't right. The one you trusted, the one whose words once wrapped you in comfort, carried a secret they hoped would never surface. They smiled in your presence, but wrestled with guilt when no one was watching. Heaven saw the conflict in their heart, long before you sensed it. And God says, the truth must rise like the sun, hidden for a night, but impossible to silence forever. Archangel Michael says, the truth you feared will become the light that frees you. The betrayal wasn't random, it wasn't fate punishing you, it was a divine exposure, a test wrapped in disguise. Because sometimes, my beloved, heaven allows masks to fall, so your eyes can open wider than ever before. Don't let this truth break you, let it build you. Every hidden thing is losing its power as light touches it. You were never meant to live surrounded by false smiles and empty promises. What they did wasn't just against you, it went against heaven's order of honesty and love. But heaven has already turned it into your advantage. You've been crying quietly, wondering why peace slipped away. Those tears weren't wasted, every one of them became a seed of restoration. What was meant to destroy your peace, is now becoming the very thing that elevates you. The storm wasn't sent to drown you, it came to wash away the ones who pretended to care. Stay with me, beloved, don't scroll. This next part matters more than anything before. The person behind your back believed no one saw their actions, but nothing escapes divine sight, not a whisper, not a thought, not a single deceitful act. And yet heaven does not bring exposure to shame, but to set balance right again. The truth comes not as punishment, but as liberation. Over the next few days, you'll start to notice subtle signs, the way someone avoids your gaze, how their words stumble when you ask simple questions, or how conversations suddenly shift when you enter the room. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations that divine light is doing its work. Archangel Michael says, do not fear this revelation, the truth that's coming will not break you, it will bless you. Because heaven has been rearranging situations in your favor. What they meant for harm, is now the tool God is using for your victory. Their secret has already turned into your stepping stone. The pain that once confused you, will soon make perfect sense. My beloved, listen carefully, this is where your story changes. Heaven saw every time you kept your heart pure, when you could have responded with bitterness. Every time you forgave silently, you rose higher in divine favor. Every act of kindness you gave, while others plotted behind you, became light that heaven multiplied back into your destiny. The truth is now rewriting your path. You are stepping into a phase where peace will no longer feel temporary. Every lie spoken in the dark will serve as proof of your strength when light finally shines. You are not losing, you are leveling up. The person who betrayed you is now restless, their peace is slipping, because divine justice never delays forever. What they buried is being unearthed. The same energy they used to deceive is now circling back, teaching them what truth really means. Heaven's clock has struck, and I was commanded to speak, because your freedom depends on this knowledge. Beloved, don't mistake this moment as heartbreak. This is awakening, this is you stepping out of illusion, and into power. The secret they hid has no control over you anymore. The divine has already reversed the effect, the very door they tried to close, is now swinging open wider than before. You're not being punished, you're being positioned. God says, I am restoring everything that was taken in secret. Every sleepless night, every question, every confusion, heaven collected them all. The silence wasn't neglect, it was protection. You weren't being ignored, you were being hidden from destruction that wasn't meant for you. Stay till the end, because heaven is still moving as you listen. Archangel Michael has been guarding you, standing between you and every unseen force that tried to disturb your peace. You are being surrounded by divine energy right now, the kind that exposes lies, clears confusion, and brings the truth into your hands gently but powerfully. You'll soon see it in a conversation, a message, or even a dream. A sign that the truth has reached the surface. And when it does, you won't feel anger, you'll feel relief. You'll finally understand why certain people had to leave, and why others couldn't stay. Because what's coming next requires only truth around you, no more shadows, no more masks. My beloved child, your story isn't ending in betrayal, it's beginning in clarity. The one who broke trust may have shaken your heart, but they did not destroy your purpose. What they meant for pain, heaven is transforming into peace. The energy once tied to deceit is being reborn as your breakthrough. Every wrong is being rewritten into your redemption. Archangel Michael says, the storm has passed. The silence had meaning. You were never alone. This was your awakening, your graduation into higher discernment. You now see through words, through smiles, through energy itself. And because of that, your next season will be guarded by light so strong, that no false heart can enter it. The truth didn't come to hurt you, it came to set you free. You are stepping into divine alignment, surrounded by people who match your spirit, not your past. Your peace is returning, your joy is being rebuilt, and your heart is being renewed with strength that no betrayal can touch. So breathe, beloved, lift your head. The secret that once weighed you down has lost its power. Heaven is smiling, because you made it through without losing your light. And soon you'll look back, and realize this wasn't the end of something precious, it was the divine beginning of something true. Stay in faith, stay in truth, and remember, every time a shadow falls, the light only grows stronger. A new light is being sent toward you, one that matches your honesty, your loyalty, and the strength of your heart. Don't move away, my beloved, this isn't just revelation anymore, this is redemption. What once came to break you, is now rising as divine proof of how unshakable you truly are. The truth didn't arrive to hurt you, it came to set your soul free from everything that can't travel with you into your next chapter. Heaven is sweeping away false voices, and replacing them with calm clarity. You might not have realized it yet, but your patience has already rewritten your destiny. That's why the divine waited until now, because your energy, your frequency, your light, are finally ready to receive what deceit once tried to delay. Everything hidden is surfacing, and yet you don't need to fear it. Welcome it as living evidence that light always wins. Every second you hold on, another unseen chain falls away. You're walking into a chapter where truth becomes your armor, and no mask can survive. The truth is your protection, your crown, your power. But remember, beloved, this isn't the end of exposure, it's the start of restoration. Grace watches over you, purpose is guiding you, heaven's promise still stands strong around your name. Stay right here till the end, because the words that follow will connect every unanswered question in your heart. The confusion, the distance, the sleepless nights, none of it was random. Heaven was rearranging the board behind the scenes, shifting people, closing wrong doors, preparing your path for the moment when truth would land softly before you. The person who acted in shadows, thought their footprints would fade, but light never forgets. Every whisper, every false smile, every hidden move, all of it was witnessed by divine eyes. And now, beloved, that truth is reaching you, not to break your spirit, but to crown it with wisdom. Heaven is showing you that justice doesn't always roar, sometimes it arrives quietly, wrapped in revelation. The pain that once made you question everything, will soon serve as proof that God never left your side. You didn't lose anyone, you were released from what couldn't walk with your destiny. Stay till the end, because this is where the divine shift completes. The reason I was allowed to speak now is simple, the blessing once blocked by deceit is ready to reach you. What was delayed is being delivered, what was stolen is being restored, and those who hurt you will witness your rise, not as punishment, but as living proof that light always fulfills what darkness cannot keep. Archangel Michael says, Heaven has declared this moment your turning point, the doorway between pain and peace, confusion and clarity, endings and divine beginnings. You are stepping into a timeline where betrayal dissolves, where faith rewrites what fear once erased. Someone is already being drawn toward your path, a soul aligned with truth, loyalty, and genuine faith. Don't move, my beloved, this moment is sacred. As you stay, divine waves are forming around your life, pulling everything false out of your circle. People will start to show who they truly are, not because you demand truth, but because light demands it for you. Secrets will surface effortlessly, and yet you will remain untouched, elevated, surrounded by divine light. Listen carefully, your story was never about betrayal, it was always about becoming unshakable. Heaven tested your heart before trusting it with the blessings ahead, and now that test is over. The reward has begun, a miracle that's been waiting in silence is now making its way toward you. Stay with me till the very last breath of this message, because what's coming isn't ordinary. It's the divine evidence that you were never forgotten. The one who betrayed you is already walking the road of realization, carrying the weight of regret, while heaven lifts the weight from your shoulders. Your light survived the storm, your truth outlasted the lie, and now your destiny is unfolding in full color. If you've reached this point, you're already aligned with your miracle. Keep your peace steady, and your faith unshaken. What's about to appear will not just restore what was lost, it will rewrite your entire story in divine brilliance. My beloved, don't move, this is still the continuation of your unfolding. What's happening around you isn't chaos, it's realignment. Heaven is shifting people, timing, and events, to position you exactly where you belong. The secret that once broke you has no power now. You are no longer the same soul who was wounded in the shadows. You've grown wiser, you see through intentions even when words sound pure. That clarity, that's your new armor. Stay alert, you're about to witness something extraordinary. The one who deceived you will now meet the reflection of their own actions. They'll watch your peace rise higher than their reach, they'll realize too late that betraying you was betraying heaven's chosen. Archangel Michael says, you are entering your season of divine visibility. The same voices that doubted you, will speak your name with awe, the same eyes that watched your tears, will now witness your glow. Heaven has flipped the script, and this time you are the miracle the world will see. Stay close, beloved, the energy around you is shifting from survival to victory. Doors that slammed shut are opening quietly, one by one. Unexpected messages, calls, and encounters will appear in perfect order, not by luck, but by divine design. You're no longer chasing, what's yours is already tracing its way back to you. And yes, the one who wronged you may try to return, but you will not meet them with anger, you'll meet them with grace. Because forgiveness isn't weakness, it's a crown that proves no darkness can touch your peace. Heaven doesn't want you to fight anymore, it wants you to rise. Every delay was divine protection, every rejection a redirection, every night you cried was watering the garden of your strength. You were never forgotten, only refined. The storm never came to break you, it came to prepare the soil for your miracle to bloom. Stay till the end, because something beautiful is almost here. It might come through a sudden message, a face you least expect, or an opportunity that feels strangely familiar. When it appears, peace will rush through your body like a soft wind, and you'll know heaven kept its promise. My beloved child, this is your redemption hour. The one who broke trust has met the mirror of truth, but you have met your wings. What's ahead is not sorrow, but expansion, not revenge, but restoration, not endings, but divine beginnings. So stay, watch till the very last heartbeat of this message. You are not being warned anymore, you are being crowned. The season of hidden pain has ended, the era of divine visibility begins now. Don't move, don't scroll, because the next few seconds carry the final confirmation. Heaven promised you a sign that will tie together every delay, every whisper, and every divine hint that led you here. You felt it, haven't you, that strange quiet humming around your heart, almost like heaven itself is holding its breath. This is not imagination, this is the sign unfolding right before your eyes. Before a divine blessing arrives, the energy around you always shifts first. It begins subtly, a spark in your chest, a sudden wave of calm that feels too peaceful to explain. You'll sense it as if time pauses just for you. Then come the repeating patterns, a number you can't ignore, a song lyric that follows you everywhere, a color that seems to glow when you think of it. These are not coincidences, they are gentle nudges from above. Heaven is whispering, stay ready, it's closer than you think. The first sign will come as peace, not the loud kind that shouts victory, but the quiet kind that sits beside chaos and still feels safe. The second sign will be alignment, people, plans, and paths that no longer serve you will fall away, while new ones appear without effort. The third will be timing, things that used to take forever will start flowing naturally, like rivers finally remembering their course. Archangel Michael says, these signs are not accidents, they are the fingerprints of destiny. When you notice them, don't doubt, breathe in deeply, and whisper, I receive what heaven prepared for me. That single moment of belief turns on a light switch in the unseen. The miracle you've been praying for starts moving toward you faster than you realize. But before the breakthrough, heaven tests the heart. Just before the blessing lands, you might face silence or confusion. Don't panic, it's not rejection, it's verification. The light wants to see if your spirit can hold what's coming. So when things go quiet, smile. That's the sound of divine order settling into place. Soon you'll notice people shifting around you, some will step back suddenly, that's divine filtering, not abandonment. Others will return with sincerity in their eyes, that's restoration. Every relationship, every encounter right now is being edited by heaven itself. Feathers, flashes of blue, warmth across your shoulders, these are confirmations that Archangel Michael walks beside you. The unseen realm is already celebrating your rise. So breathe, this is not the time to rush, it's the time to prepare. Clear your space, clean your energy, protect your peace. Because blessings need room to land. You are not waiting anymore, you are aligning. You are not chasing, you are attracting. The delay was never denial, it was divine choreography. Everything they hid from you, every betrayal behind your back, all of it became the soil where your miracle is now blooming. Heaven says, your proof is already in motion. You won't have to look for the sign, it will gently find you. And when it does, you'll realize this message wasn't a warning, it was prophecy. Stay right here, beloved, don't scroll, don't blink. The part that heaven hid until now, is about to reveal itself. You've reached the sacred moment, where the unseen becomes visible. Someone is about to step into your life, carrying the very blessing that has your name etched into it. They may appear ordinary, soft-spoken, calm, even quiet, but something about them will stop you mid-breath. Their eyes will carry a peace that feels ancient, their presence will feel like home. You'll recognize them instantly, not from memory, but from energy. It's divine recognition, the soul remembering what the mind forgot. This person isn't random, they are a vessel chosen, refined, and guided toward your path. They carry exactly what will unlock the next chapter of your destiny. It could come through a conversation, an opportunity, or even a stranger's act of kindness that changes everything overnight. When it happens, you'll feel it deep in your spirit, the calm, the flow, the divine timing. Archangel Michael says, the one I'm sending holds the missing piece to your restoration. Their arrival will align perfectly, with every sign heaven already showed you. Nothing will feel rushed, nothing will feel confusing, it will flow like a river guided by invisible hands. And when you meet them, time will pause for just a heartbeat. The air will feel charged, sacred, holy. Your chest will warm, your soul will whisper, "This is it." That's heaven's confirmation, destiny in motion. This connection isn't here to repeat your pain, it's here to redeem it. They will understand your silence, respect your space, and restore the peace that betrayal tried to destroy. Heaven is not replacing what was lost, it's sending a reflection of what has healed. Right now your energy is rising to meet theirs. The preparation phase is ending, manifestation is beginning. You don't have to chase anymore, the alignment is already moving with divine precision. What's meant for you is on schedule, not a moment too late, not a breath too early. In the coming days, you'll experience divine intersections, moments that seem ordinary, but carry extraordinary purpose. You'll be at the right place, at the right time, guided by a force you can't see but can deeply feel. Smile when it happens, beloved, that's your confirmation that this message was meant for you. Archangel Michael says, the one carrying your miracle has already been drawn to your energy. The divine script is unfolding exactly as heaven wrote it. When your paths cross, you won't need words to know. You'll feel it, still, magnetic, unshakable. Your soul will pause, your heart will whisper, this is the moment heaven promised. The world around you will blur, and peace will wash over you like light pouring through water. This person will bring calm first, not excitement, not drama, but deep peace. Their voice will sound ordinary, yet sacred, as if heaven itself borrowed their tone to speak to you. You won't need to explain your pain, they'll simply understand. This is restoration, not coincidence. The circle is closing, the wait is over. Heaven's timing is perfect, and your story is finally aligning with your destiny. The glow surrounding you now isn't ordinary light, it's recognition. Heaven's way of whispering, you've completed the hardest part. The energy between you and this destined soul has been mended by unseen hands. What once broke apart through betrayal is now rewoven by grace. Every delay, every silence, every unanswered question, was quietly aligning both your hearts to the same divine rhythm. This isn't someone new to your soul, only to this chapter of your journey. You'll know it when it happens, the air will shift. Their words will sound familiar, their eyes will carry peace you forgot existed. Maybe it's a phrase, a laugh, or even the way they pause before speaking, something subtle will ignite a calm warmth in your chest. That's heaven's confirmation saying, this is it. The ache you once called loss, will finally reveal itself as preparation. Every goodbye was a clearing, every tear a seed. And now the harvest of your endurance stands before you in human form. This person won't need to promise you forever, their presence will feel like it. Their peace will quiet the noise that used to live in your mind, their honesty will rebuild the faith betrayal tried to steal. You'll learn that love doesn't have to chase, that loyalty doesn't need proof, and that divine timing is never late, only precise. You'll look at them, and realize that heaven didn't forget, it was preparing the stage for your restoration. Don't move, beloved, what's happening right now is not coincidence, it's resurrection. The same God who revealed the truth, is now writing your healing through this connection. You'll see balance return, not just to your heart, but to every area of your life, emotionally, spiritually, even financially, everything is finding its rhythm again. Heaven says, this person was trained in the fire too. They carried heartbreaks, lost faith, and prayed in silence, just as you did. When your paths finally merge, both your souls will exhale in relief. You'll recognize each other, not through words, but through peace. Stay till the end, their arrival marks the final chapter of your waiting. What you whispered in secret prayers, is now answering back through divine alignment. This isn't luck, it's precision. Heaven does not improvise, it orchestrates. Every delay was divine timing, every redirection, a hidden reroute toward destiny. My beloved child, this meeting is your living proof that heaven remembers. Every sleepless night, every lonely prayer, every act of faith, all recorded, all redeemed. When this person stands before you, you'll feel it in your soul. This is what I prayed for. You'll no longer wonder if God heard you, the answer will be standing in front of you, breathing, smiling, loving without demand. And just when you think your heart can't hold more peace, life will shift again. The days will feel softer, time will slow down, you'll find yourself laughing without reason, breathing easier, sleeping deeper. That's what it feels like, when heaven touches the human heart. You're not meeting by chance, this connection was written before your birth. The alignment is ancient, the purpose eternal. Stay with me, beloved, don't scroll. Because what's coming next is the revelation your spirit has been preparing for. The same energy that once drained you, will now overflow with abundance. Doors you thought were locked, will open without effort, messages, opportunities, and confirmations will appear like a rhythm, one after another. It's heaven's way of saying, I never left you. Archangel Michael says, the union you are stepping into is sacred. It's covenantal, not conditional. This person isn't just here to hold your heart, they're here to help you build what you were always meant to create. Together your light will multiply, together your prayers will manifest. Two paths that once struggled alone, now merge into one divine mission. Heaven has chosen this union as proof, that love restored by light, is stronger than any lie told in darkness. Within days you'll notice synchronicities, repeating numbers, familiar songs, words that echo your thoughts. None of it is random. Every sign will confirm, this is alignment. The pain that once crushed your faith, was shaping it. You had to know what false love felt like, to recognize truth when it arrived. The betrayal wasn't your ending, it was the rehearsal for your miracle. Don't skip this part, because heaven's justice is poetic. The one who betrayed you, will soon see what divine replacement looks like. They'll witness your peace, your glow, your joy, not as revenge, but as revelation. They'll realize that hurting you, was never a victory, it was a lesson written for their own awakening. You won't need to lift a finger, heaven will let your happiness speak louder than any revenge ever could. Everything that was stolen, trust, time, stability, is being restored in double measure. You'll look back and see, that not a single tear was wasted. Every heartbreak carved the space for this blessing to fit perfectly. What once felt like breaking was really becoming. Stay till the end, because this isn't a conclusion, it's the elevation. You are no longer the one who was betrayed, you are the one chosen to be rebuilt in divine gold. The world will soon see what heaven has been shaping in secret, a soul refined by fire, glowing with grace. My beloved child, inhale slowly, feel that. That's the atmosphere of arrival. The alignment has already begun. The person carrying your next chapter is closer than ever. They bring not only love, but restoration, emotional peace, spiritual purpose, and prosperity that ripples outward. This is your rebirth, your rise, your revelation. From this point forward, everything changes. Don't move, don't blink. Because this is the moment where heaven ties every thread together, the prayers, the pain, the waiting. Nothing was wasted, everything was preparation. You and this destined soul are the answer to each other's prayers. And through your unity, heaven's promise will be fulfilled. This isn't the end, beloved, it's the beginning of your divine masterpiece, a life that radiates the truth, that light never loses. My beloved child, feel this moment. You've crossed the unseen threshold. What once felt distant, is now breathing beside you. Every delay has dissolved, every unanswered question now echoes with clarity. The light that once flickered in uncertainty, now burns steady and strong within you. You're not returning to who you were, you're rising into who you were always meant to become. The person walking beside you now carries a frequency your soul recognizes. It's not just love, it's alignment. Together your energy will ripple across timelines, awakening dreams that once seemed too far to reach. The laughter you lost will return not as echoes of the past, but as music written by heaven itself. You'll realize that peace was never missing, it was maturing, waiting for the right moment to unfold through you. Stay right here, don't rush this revelation. You are entering a phase where blessings no longer knock, they simply walk in, knowing the door is already open. You've built this doorway with patience, tears, and faith that never surrendered. The universe took notice, heaven took record. Now everything that once slipped through your fingers, will return multiplied, not because you chased it, but because you became it. Archangel Michael says, the new chapter you stand in isn't about proving your worth, it's about embodying it. You no longer have to convince anyone of your value, your energy speaks a language only truth understands. The same hands that once trembled in uncertainty, now create with divine precision. Every idea you touch will bloom, every effort you make will carry grace. Beloved, remember this, you are no longer walking through lessons, you are walking through confirmations. The synchronicities you see are not random. They're heavenly winks, reminding you that you're exactly where you're meant to be. The numbers repeating, the songs that appear at the perfect moment, the dreams that feel like memories, they're all threads in your divine tapestry. And the person sent into your life now, they were chosen long before you even knew what love was supposed to feel like. They carry calm where the world gave you chaos. Their presence feels like safety, not because they rescue you, but because they reflect the peace you've cultivated. You'll notice that when you're with them, your spirit rests differently, lighter, freer, whole. Don't move, beloved, the heavens are still speaking. The phase you're entering will reveal who truly carries your frequency. People who once drained you will quietly fade, not in anger but in divine release. You won't chase, you won't explain, peace will simply separate you from confusion. The ones who remain are those who match your vibration, those meant to walk into purpose beside you. Heaven says, what once rejected you will now respect you. Not because you fought back, but because you outgrew the battle. The power within you is louder than any noise around you. Watch how effortlessly things begin to align, finances stabilizing, creativity flowing, relationships harmonizing. It's not random, it's restoration. You'll soon find yourself in rooms that once felt unreachable. Doors will open, not by force but by favor. Conversations will unfold that confirm every silent prophecy whispered over your life. The people you meet next will not compete with your light, they'll amplify it. Together you'll become proof that divine timing never fails, it only refines. Stay till the end, beloved, the next few days will carry signs of acceleration. You'll feel it in your body first, that quiet excitement that doesn't rush but knows. The air will feel charged, your spirit calm yet expectant. That's how heaven announces fulfillment, not through noise but through knowing. Archangel Michael says, you were never forgotten in the waiting. Every delay was divine protection. Had certain doors opened earlier, you would have walked into spaces your spirit wasn't ready to sustain. But now you are equipped. You've mastered patience, forgiveness, and discernment. That's what makes your next blessing permanent. Beloved, you've outgrown the need to explain your transformation. The glow you carry will speak volumes. The same voices that once doubted your potential will fall silent in awe. You won't even need to announce your arrival, grace will do it for you. People will feel peace simply standing near you, because your energy will mirror divine completion. Don't scroll, breathe this in. You are the living evidence that light wins every single time. The story that once broke you has become your authority, the tears that once blurred your vision have now cleared your perspective. You no longer beg for clarity, you embody it. This is the era where heaven doesn't just answer your prayers, it uses you as the answer to others. You'll find yourself teaching without trying, healing others just by existing. The peace you carry will be contagious. Strangers will feel hope just by hearing your name. That's what divine favor looks like, quiet, powerful, undeniable. And as you walk with this person heaven sent, the two of you will radiate purpose in motion. You won't chase fame, it will find you in the glow of authenticity. Stay till the last heartbeat of this message. The final stretch of your journey is unfolding in divine rhythm. You'll wake up one morning and realize the weight has lifted, not because the circumstances changed overnight, but because you did. You've learned to trust the silence, you've learned to hear heaven in stillness. And that, beloved, is what makes miracles move toward you effortlessly. Archangel Michael whispers, this is your restoration made visible. Every lost opportunity is finding its way back, this time upgraded. Every closed door is being replaced with gates wide open. The love arriving now will not require healing, it will bring it. The dreams returning will not drain you, they'll sustain you. Heaven is not just giving you back what was taken, it's handing you authority over what once hurt you. You'll use your story as a lantern for others still lost in the dark. You'll look back and see that nothing was wasted, every delay, every heartbreak, every lonely night, was raw material for the masterpiece that is now emerging. My beloved child, this is your rise. Not a soft one, but a radiant one, visible, undeniable, unstoppable. The alignment is done, the connection is real, the promise has matured. From this moment forward, everything shifts in your favor. You are not rebuilding from the past, you are expanding from purpose. The divine has declared it complete. The heavens are in motion, beloved. Every force that once resisted you has now been ordered to step aside. You've entered the phase where what you prayed for begins to recognize your energy and come searching for you. What used to hide from you will now be magnetized toward your light. You'll notice it in small ways first, a message at the right moment, a door opening that felt sealed, a sudden yes after months of silence. These aren't coincidences, these are divine signatures of completion. The universe is responding to your frequency, because it finally matches the vibration of answered prayers. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because the next moments in your journey are not about striving, they're about receiving. The waiting has already done its job. The suffering has already been converted into strength. You don't need to search for what's next is already unfolding around you. You'll wake up one day soon and realize that everything that once felt uncertain, now feels divinely organized. The chaos has cleared, the vision has sharpened. Heaven is no longer whispering, it's declaring. Archangel Michael says, your name is written in light. The records of heaven have been updated with your victory. Every tear you shed was counted, every prayer you whispered was recorded, and now the scales are tipping in your favor. The tests you faced were not punishment, they were preparation for the authority you now carry. You proved that your heart could stay pure, when it would have been easier to turn cold. That's why heaven trusts you with influence. Your humility became your greatest weapon, your faith your shield, your endurance your crown. Beloved, watch carefully in the coming days. You'll start seeing restoration in motion. Relationships that once fractured will find unexpected healing. People who disappeared will reappear with new energy, not to disrupt but to confirm closure. Finances that once stagnated will begin to multiply through divine connections. Even your creativity will spark again, ideas flowing faster than you can write them down. That's heaven's way of saying, now you're ready. Don't scroll, let this truth settle inside you. You are entering the harvest after the hardest season of your life. The seeds you planted when no one was watching are about to rise into full bloom. You won't have to chase the light anymore, you've become it. The same people who underestimated you will now seek your wisdom. But remember, this new chapter isn't about proving them wrong, it's about fulfilling what was written for you all along. Stay still for a moment and breathe. Can you feel that weight lifting off your chest? That's not just relief, it's release. The spiritual contracts of struggle have been completed, the lessons have been learned, you've graduated in silence, and heaven is throwing the celebration. You may feel emotional for no reason, or deeply calm when you expected to worry, that's how alignment feels. It's peace that doesn't need permission. Archangel Michael says, the tables have turned. Now you dine in the presence of your transformation. What was taken from you will return, not as it was, but purified, upgraded, and blessed beyond measure. You'll begin to attract partnerships that match your new frequency. The one walking beside you will not only see your worth, but protect it. Together you'll move in purpose, creating waves of healing wherever you go. This is what divine alignment looks like, two lights burning brighter, because they were designed to. Beloved, this season will teach you the beauty of ease. The doors that once resisted you, will now swing open with grace. You won't have to fight for recognition, your light will speak louder than your words. You are stepping into a timeline, where miracles are the norm. You'll think of something, and heaven will begin orchestrating it instantly. That's not fantasy, that's divine favor in motion. So stay till the very last word, my beloved child. Heaven is not asking you to strive, it's inviting you to receive. You've already proven your heart, your faith, your strength. Now it's time for the universe to respond. What's ahead isn't just restoration, it's revelation. The unveiling of the version of you that destiny has been waiting for. The gates are open, the light is green, your rise is not coming, it has already begun.